Something I honestly didn't think I would ever see has been announced, and that is that the Ace family is getting a divorce. And from what Catherine wrote, it sounded like she was divorcing Austin, but we're going to get into how it's a little complicated after Austin's post. But that is what the initial impression was from a lot of people. Now, given everything that's happened with them online, all the things that have been said about Austin, the things that have come out about his family, some might think that they saw it coming, but Catherine has been extremely loyal to the McBroom family over the years, staying by Austin through cheating allegations and so much more, that I truly didn't think this would ever be news I'd see announced. But Catherine posted on Instagram sharing the news, writing, "As I start this new year, I will challenge myself in ways that I have never done before. 2024 will be my year of transformative change, and with this taking place, one of the steps in my journey is the difficult decision to leave my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce and will part amicably. Our paths as a couple have shifted and has created challenges that are irreconcilable. This decision comes with a very heavy heart. As heartbreaking as this is, I also feel liberated. I have spent the past few years prioritizing my children and honoring my commitment to my family. All the while, I seem to be losing myself and my own personal happiness. Our main priority will be to stay united as parents and to continue creating a stable, happy, and loving environment for our children. Thank you to all of my supporters for giving me a safe space to be able to use my voice and share our love. I love you all so much, and I'm beyond grateful for all the support we've received from you throughout all these years as a couple. And Austin, you're my best friend, and that will never change." Seriously, some shocking stuff here. I mean, I was not expecting the Ace family to post on social media that they were getting a divorce. I really didn't, especially because they've been especially quiet this year with hardly any posts on social media. They're not posting on YouTube, and I guess this explains why, but this is just wild. Austin also ended up posting on Instagram, which his post followed Catherine's, and honestly from hers, I felt like she divorced him, but he's kind of writing the same thing in his post, so I don't really know who left who. They're mutually agreeing to it, allegedly, but he wrote, "For this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I've made the hardest decision of my life, the decision to close the book to my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce, but will remain a team when it comes to our kids. We created one of the greatest stories, almost a decade together, so many memories, so many accomplishments, but every book comes to end, and now we will be writing a new book as separate authors. We both understand that holding on is believing that there is only a past, and letting go is knowing that there is a future, and we both are supporting each other's futures. This transition is not easy, but we both are making it as easy as it can be for our family. We will continue to be the best parents to our kids. Separations are difficult and most times messy, but you will see how we push through these difficult times as a unit and keep influencing with love and positivity. With that being said, 2024 will be life-changing for me. I will be dedicated to myself, my kids, my health, my body, my mind, my spirit, and God. Thank you to everyone who has supported us through our journey and who will continue to support us moving forward. We're going to need even more of your love and strength during this time." I noticed that back in November, Catherine did post a photo on Instagram of herself with the caption, "Set free." And someone even wondered if this was hinting at them no longer being together, commenting, "Did she break up with Austin?" And it looks like that was probably the reason she was saying what she did in the caption. And probably also explains why Austin has so freely been messaging OnlyFans girls in the DMs, because recently I talked about the fact that several OnlyFans models had exposed Austin for hitting them up in the DMs. It seems like he was trying to run their social media and OnlyFans accounts for a cut of their earnings as this new business that he was starting up, which everyone was pretty much under the assumption that him and Catherine were in on this together, or him and his family, and this was their new business, because they're always trying to do some new business since the last couple have just not worked out, and he hasn't been boxing because he's just not been cleared to fight. At least that's what he said the last time they ever posted a video. So everyone just thought, all right, this is what they're trying to do to make money now, and nobody was suspicious that they possibly have broken up, at least not about this, because it's obviously come out before that he's been in girls' DMs or messaged people or been hanging out with people. There's been cheating allegations a ton over the years, so it was not that big of a red flag for people. I mean, obviously a very big red flag if he's like messaging other girls, but it wasn't that alarming that they would be divorcing when this news came out. out just because she stuck by him all the other times. But I suppose this explains a little bit more as to why he was in their DMs, because he is a single man now and they're divorced, so he could do this shamelessly without feeling bad. Obviously, it looks bad because nobody knew, but I mean, now we know, I guess. Still a pretty sketchy situation though, because of the way that he was messaging these girls, asking if they were signed to an agency, and he's asking them this because he wants a cut of whatever checks they are getting in from OnlyFans. And people have talked about how this is a scam going around where guys want to, take over girls' accounts for more money, and it just ends up being a scam where they don't get money at the end of the day. And that's been a really big trend with Austin and his family. So him doing this, it's still a total red flag, and I don't know who would be trusting him to run their account, but I hope there's not girls taking this offer, married or not. Just seems like a bad deal to be working with the McBroom family. Now, some were surprised to even hear that these two were getting a divorce, because some didn't even know that they were married. But they have been married for quite a while now, and they never had a wedding party. They just got married in private after a scandal that they had. I believe that it was a cheating scandal, and they kind of weren't posting for a minute there, and then they came back and said that they were married. But they kept on saying that they were going to have this big extravagant wedding at some point, and they had postponed a wedding that they planned in 2022 because Austin had a fight that got rescheduled on the same day as their wedding. So they canceled the wedding in order for Austin to fight that day, and they never ended up rescheduling their wedding. The last video on their YouTube channel is literally them talking about the fact that they wanted to do this huge, big royal wedding type of celebration and be able to live stream it to their fans, including all of them in this day for them. But that was the last video posted onto their channel, and now we can see why nothing ever came of that.
We have big plans for this wedding. We don't want to do this wedding like on a low level.
No.
We want to take it here.
We want to take it
and with this wedding, comes obviously a lot of planning.
We're trying to make it the biggest wedding ever. Like, I know the royals are up there,
and we're like
God
this
bless
close
them,
to
but
getting.
We want to have a really beautiful, massive ceremonial.
Listen.
Everybody invited. You guys get to watch it.
Put it this way. We don't want to do this thing small and put it on YouTube. No offense to YouTube, but just by saying that, you guys know where we're trying to take this wedding. Okay.
Sorry to be so blunt, but I just feel like if you guys have been watching us and investing your time and loving us and supporting us for so many years, then I feel like you should be able to watch it live. Just saying. So I want to make that a big production. Like I said, I don't want it to be this business thing, but it kind of is, but it's not.
As of the last couple of weeks, these two still have been posting each other on Snapchat though, so I don't think many fans really thought that this news was coming. Now, what I will say is that I think this could be a career rebirth for Catherine. I know divorces are hard and sad and obviously involve a lot of emotion, and it is a sensitive subject, but truly, I do think that so many people would be willing to support Catherine online, separated from Austin. Although she was involved in a lot of the Ace family drama, from the lies that they told to the scams, Austin's family was behind a lot of the deals, the contracts. I think Catherine really went along with everything, still responsible for everything, but I do think that a lot of people would be willing to hear her out if she posted a video and was honest, or even if she didn't want to open up about whatever went down while they were together. If she just started posting wherever on social media more aside from Snapchat, just down to earth, normal, not schemy, money hungry feeling content, I think it could be a whole new world for her that she could open up. I think Austin has dug himself a hole, and his brother is right there in that hole with him, along with their dad, and they just come off so desperate to squeeze out every last dollar that they can get without any regard for other people. And if Catherine can prove herself to not be like that, I think truly people would support her. I posted a TikTok right when she announced their divorce, and all of the comments are cheering her on, saying good for her. So I seriously think that this could be something totally life-changing in a good way for her. But I want to know what you guys think. Obviously, we've talked about the Ace family for a really long time now, and I don't know what's gonna happen with their channel, if they're just going to leave the channel as like some time capsule for them and then start their own channels, or if Catherine will finally start the channel that she's been talking about forever that a lot of people have been asking for. A lot of the Ace family members, a lot of the people that watch her on Snapchat have asked her to start her own YouTube channel, and it just never happened. I don't know if it was because Austin was holding her back or what, but I do think that if she did start and posted content on there, people would go to it. But I could be wrong. But it's just the feeling that I'm getting based off of the comment section of people feeling really happy that she was able to break away from this family. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.